Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad, Net Name Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and I want to talk about something a little different, not particularly related to any specifics of the layout or as such, but well, let me put it in other terms. I'm deeply involved in another hobby, Japanese koi, as some people know, and over the course of the last 30 years, I've made lifelong friends in that hobby, and model railroading is really no different. The pandemic, showstopper, whatever you want to label it as, really opened up the opportunity for a lot of us to get back into the hobby. I've been in and out my entire lifetime. All right, and my career kept me moving, so I never got to build my dream layout, so to speak, until now. And I'm still building, of course. But with technology the way it is, the showstopper not only afforded us the time, opportunity, etc., to get back into the hobby. Technology also, through social media such as YouTube, allowed us to make online hobby friends. Okay, and since for the most part for over a year we couldn't go out and have face-to-face interactions. Now with things somewhat getting under control in the showstopper, trade shows are back and so forth, and we have the opportunity to have those face-to-face interactions. And one of my YouTubers, and I mentioned him before, a couple, 2-3 months ago, got a hold of me, through my email and my about section of my channel, and got a hold of me, and I invited him over, and with some exceptions, it's become a weekly get-together running trains. And this last weekend, matter of fact, this last week, was really incredible for me in the hobby. All right, I got to go over to John's house, and he wanted someone to help him install the same turntable, 112 or 110 foot turntable. And not that it's rocket science, but it's always nice to have somebody that's already done it. All right, not that I did it great, but at least I could tell them the pitfalls I had and how to avoid those. And so we had a great time over at his house. And since he's on the other side of the bay, and although my brick and mortar hobby shop is down in Sarasota, Gulf Coast model trains, there's another one that I go to occasionally, Zitnik's over in St. Pete, and which is a mile or two from John's house. So we had the opportunity to spend some time and go over there. And I found, Zitnik's is like going to a train show, because they have, just shelf after shelf after shelf filled with pre-owned and new old stock in HO. And about half of the store is line L, O gauge. But there's about 2 or 3 aisles of HO and a couple aisles of N gauge. So, and then of course all the other stuff. So it's always fun to go there as well. And so John and I had a great time, both at his house and talking trains. His darling wife was a great hostess, and kept me stuffed with pigs in a blanket and cookies. Like I need more cookies, right? I did win Heath's Humanity Junction contest, because I was the biggest loser. I didn't lose a thing. I gained. I had the most points, right? I won. Anyway, then another online friend out in California, Lynn McCurdy, if you haven't subscribed to Lynn's channel, do so. He goes to a lot of train shows and has some great footage running trains. And but there's a member of his club that had moved to the Tampa Bay area. So Lynn got a hold of him, as gave me his contact information, and Jason was able to come over and spend a few hours here, talking trains, running trains, and we had a great time. And then yesterday, a lot of you in the community know Nisi, N-I-S-S-Y, Nisi J, and or Nissa Scott. No, Nissa Johnson. Scott's her husband. Sorry. And I invited her over. Been inviting her over for a long time. And yesterday she took me up on it, and so her and Scott came over and spent a couple hours. We talked trains, and she asked questions, and I gave her a few things that I had extra wire and such, and we had a great time. So my tip of the day is, if you're back in the hobby and you have the opportunity, get out and have some of that face-to-face interaction as well. It pays dividends. John's become my train crew, John Lennon, and we run trains together. I'm hoping Jason can join us running trains, and I'm sure Nisi will. And so anyway, that's my tip of the day. I'm rambling. Get out, meet fellow hobbyists. Have those interactions now that you can. So anyway, I want to thank you for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad. Net Name Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.